It's not that I don't want you to be in the video.
You can just say it if you want me to be in the video. I mean, I feel like every time I ask you, you put up this like, yeah, sure, yeah, totally, and then you just go, you make the video, and you don't talk to me about it.
I just already made the video.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So, every time. Every time.
Oh my gosh. Baby, let me. I did it again, so I'm gonna let the.
Hey YouTube, it's Gabriel, and I think I'm overdue for an update. So I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit about what's going on, and then I'm probably going to talk about some recent revelations and stuff like that. And Charlotte might pop into the video at some point. She is currently making coffee. Oh, do you guys like my mohawk? I can't really tell, it's very mohawky. It's kind of flattened down at the back. But anyways, so yeah, I am, what am I? 5.5 months on testosterone, I think. I did my first shot by myself. Bless you. I did my first shot, well, okay, when I say I did it by myself, I mean I held the needle, and Charlotte pushed my hand so that I could actually get it going enough to stick myself with it, but then it was kind of fine, so I think I'm going to be okay from now on, so that's a huge achievement, and I was really excited about that. I also have upped my dose, so this is my first shot after a 10-day cycle rather than a 14-day cycle, and yeah, I'm on 50 milligrams every 10 days now. So changes, I feel like my facial fuzz is growing in faster. I don't know. I feel like my hairline might be still changing, or it might just be the fact that I buzzed my flaps off that were covering up my baldness here. And yeah, I think more muscle growth. It's hard to say at this point because I was working out, now I'm not really working out. I don't know. I'm waiting to kind of go tree planting to like bulk up and get tanned. But yeah, my treasure trail is becoming more treasury. I don't know. It's filling in, and that's really exciting. I can feel it now. What else? More hair on my legs, more hair on my arms. My arm hair is darkening. I'm breaking out officially, badly. I don't really want to show you guys, but you can see it all over here. There's like one right there. It's pretty awful. What else? Charlotte, can you think of anything else for changes?
Your voice is less squeaky.
My voice is less squeaky. This is true. It's also easier to talk and sing. So that's awesome. I was having a conversation recently with a friend of mine who's a trans woman, and she was telling me about how how I really can't expect to sing when my voice is changing like this. And we kind of had a bonding moment over frustration about not being able to sing anymore, but that was kind of cool. And do I want what? Coconut in the coffee? Yes, please. Yeah, I don't know. I'm passing like all the time. People like go out of their way to call me young fella, young man, young sir. So that's kind of interesting. Cool, I guess. I don't know. What else? I've been kind of back and forth on my name. I don't know. I'm not sure that I'm still feeling it, but then again, I go through infatuations with names, and then when reality sinks in that I can't just like change my name every couple of weeks, I get kind of bored with the name and I'm get frustrated. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll change it. Also, yeah. So I guess that's pretty much it for changes. But I did want to talk a little bit about something that Luke brought up in his video. That's BBB Bakey. Maybe more than one. Maybe more than more B's than that. But yeah, he recently brought up in one of his videos that it's basically a video from the other side. So having crossed like that sort of tipping point, the gender line, and having been, I guess, sort of like fearful to cross that line. And I've been thinking a lot about that sort of stuff lately, so I wanted to bring it up in one of my videos anyways, but I thought it was really cool that he was talking about that at this point, and it's just nice to see people kind of going through similar things at similar times, although we're not necessarily at the same point in our transitions or anything like that. It's just kind of cool and serendipitous. But yeah, so I was really, really freaked out lately about crossing the gender line and being sort of red male consistently all the time, and there were a lot of things that went into why I was afraid of that. I think part of it was just lack of confidence in my decision to transition, not feeling like I'm really legitimately trans, that sort of stuff, and still struggling with those feelings and not really knowing how to negotiate them. And then feeling like if I crossed this gendered line and was like consistently read as male, as if it was kind of like this thing that you cross. I don't know. It kind of feels like it's something that you cross all of a sudden. But I think that I've been on the boy side of that line for quite some time now. It's feeling like if I cross that, that would be it, and I've done this huge irreversible thing, and just kind of like putting off the decision to cross that line, as though it's not something that's totally subjective anyways. So it's a little silly to be, I think, preoccupied over that, but I certainly was, to the point where a couple weeks ago I was thinking about going off testosterone and kind of being like, all right, I'm going to stop here before I cross this line. I'll just be like kind of in this middle gray zone, and sort of that'll be that. And when I was thinking about it, I mean, I was freaking out about all these things, like all of the reversible changes of testosterone that would go back, and just like I was thinking about, you know, dysphoria I had regarding just like my body shape and like looking at my arms being super skinny and just feeling like horrified. And yeah, I just kind of decided, like I went into the doctor and was going to actually talk to the doctor about it. I think it was Freshly Charles who recently talked about being unable to be honest with medical providers, but I definitely suffer from the same thing. I don't think I've been honest with a single medical provider this entire time that I've been seeking transition and transitioning. So I went to the doctor with every intention to be like, hey, you know, I'm not sure, like I'm having these doubts. I don't know about maybe going off testosterone, whatever. And I walked in there and was like, because I had run out, and this was like, I needed a new prescription anyways, and like wasn't sure if I was going to get it refilled. And I walked in and was like, well, I mean, things are good. Yeah, I need more testosterone. I need my prescription filled. And then she was like, well, why don't we just go ahead and increase your dose? And I was like, yeah, cool. So I just kind of went along with it. And I actually feel pretty good about it because, I don't know, I think that I've been doing some research on low-dose testosterone lately, and people feeling less confident about their transition and opting for low-dose testosterone, and low-dose testosterone kind of keeping them in a hormonal space where they're kind of feeling not the best or fatigued or grumpy or whatever, because you need like sort of one dominant hormone in your system, and that kind of like those two things kind of upholding each other, and kind of, I don't know, and I certainly felt like I wasn't increasing my dose because I wasn't committing fully to my transition, and that my low dose was helping me not commit fully to my transition, if that makes sense, and being in like this sort of vicious cycle, and feeling like when I got near the end of my cycle, my doubts about my transition would increase. When I did my shot, I'd feel great about it, and that sort of thing. So I think that increasing my dose is a really, really great thing, and I feel like I have recommitted to my transition and sort of like figured some things out, and I've just kind of like come to terms and come to peace with the fact that I have kind of crossed that gender line already, and that's sort of that, and it's really actually not that big a deal. And watching Baker's video, or Luke's video, pretty much like that was really, really great, and really reaffirmed me in that as well. So very, very cool, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. Feeling good. Charlotte, did you want to come say hey?
Yeah.
Charlotte's so nervous to say hey all the time. got anything you want to say to YouTube?
Coffee takes way too long.
Yeah, it does.
Steep in my bottom.
Why did that sound so sexual? Steep in my bottom.
By the way.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. Should I tell them?
Sure.
Charlotte and I are kind of dating. Just thought I'd come out, you know, see YouTube land all in uproar. 125 of my subscribers. I have 125 or so subscribers. I think that's awesome. Thank you so much, you guys. Like, it's so cool to see that so many people are connecting to my videos, and that's awesome. It's great to get messages from people and see the comments, and like, I don't know. Yeah, thank you guys for that. But yeah, so.
So popular.
Oh no. So yeah. I'm out of here. I've got to go to work soon, and I got to drink coffee. Anyways, I hope you guys are well, and yeah, I'll catch you later.